Hi everyone, this is Cassandra, or you might know me as Lucid Empyrean. I'm here to do a card reading for the weekend. It's 6/6 today. I have been having some interesting days personally. I went to the Oregon coast yesterday, which was absolutely magical. And then ended up going to the casino, which absolutely is not my thing. I'm not a gambler at all. The only thing I play is roulette or slots, but I always lose at those. So I always go play roulette. And the person I was with wanted to, so I went and played roulette. And I was manifesting numbers like crazy. No one could believe it. I was the only one winning on the table. It was really crazy. So I just wanted to reiterate how important it is to keep your thoughts positive or keep them on what you want instead of what you don't want, because we're manifesting really, really quick. Which was cool. It was really cool to see it come out like instantly. I won like $130. I was super stoked. So yeah, just a reminder to keep your thoughts positive. Keep them on what you want. Okay, so I was going to do a reading for the whole weekend. 3-card reading, maybe 4, seeing how I feel. Kind of, beginning to end of the weekend, but more than likely all the cards are gonna play into your whole weekend, so keep an eye out, be aware. Alright, let's see. So the first card is the moon, which the moon was absolutely beautiful and bright last night. It's important to keep to look at your psychic insights. Like you're going to be getting a lot of information coming in, and that's what's been happening to me. I've just been tuning into these frequencies, which I think goes into my subconscious. It like programs into my subconscious is what I think. It programs in your subconscious, and then your subconscious, whatever is going on in there, it's going to reflect out into your outer world. So you need to pay attention to those things, or pay attention to these random thoughts that just randomly come up, because that's your intuition. It's not random. Thoughts are not random. And this card is also about releasing fears that are holding you back. So once again, with the whole keep your thoughts positive or manifesting really quick, don't think about these fears. Don't let them win, because when you're thinking about them, when you're feeling them, when you're anxious about them, those are the things that are going to reflect out into your world, and you don't want things that make you more anxious or more worried or more fearful of whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing is great, and whatever is in line with your soul is right. So don't let those fears of what other people think or what other people are telling you, don't let them affect you, because you know what's right for you. Only you know. Only you know what's right for your soul. So don't listen to the negative chatter, whether it's in your head or it's other people or whatever. Listen to your soul. And then the second card is 3 of Fire. It's all about abundance, and things are looking really good. Just be patient. If you feel like you need to make any long-term plans, now is a really great time. So this is a positive card. Things might not, the abundance or whatever you're waiting for might not be coming in right this second, but know that it is in line. The angels and your higher self, your guides, they all have this lined out for you. So don't be afraid to make long-term plans, even though it might not pop up right now. You need to make the plans for the future, and now is a really great time too, I believe is what they're saying. Another fire card. This time it's the Nine of Fire. So still, it's telling you not to give up. I think this is another sign about being patient, even though things might not pop up right this second. Super important to make plans. It's telling us to protect whatever you've been creating, whatever you've been learning, whatever resonates with you, because there might be negative chatter. There might be negative chatter in your head, or the other people. Still the same thing. Believe in yourself. It's so important. So don't let these fears or whatever disgruntle you. Don't let them bring you down. Yeah, it's so important. Things will happen in the future. I have a feeling that it's just saying have good energy. Start making plans, listen to yourself, listen to your soul. The last week had really been about connecting with yourself, sitting in meditation, or listening to your intuition, whatever it was all about yourself. And now it's like, okay, now that you had a second to sit down, think about it, think about what you want. Now's the time to start making these plans, because abundance and great things are going to happen. But we need a little bit of planning. We need a little bit of structure. Speaking of structure, I'll pull a fourth card. And another fire card. There is like some serious passion going on here. I know that's what's going to be in store for my weekend. I can feel that. So this is the Two of Fire. I've pulled this card a lot in the last couple weeks. It's just saying that, there might be new partnerships, just continuing to move forward. Yeah, another like moving forward card. It's like, okay, come on, make the plans and keep going through with them. Don't stop. Whatever you do, don't stop, and don't let the fears especially stop you. Okay? So, wow. So we started off with Archangel Haniel. Then we moved to all fire cards with Three of Fire, Nine of Fire, Two of Fire. There's going to be a lot of passion and action, I feel like, this weekend. So embrace it, enjoy it, because this doesn't always happen. Those are really great cards, though. Yeah, and then I'll pull a couple animal totem cards for the weekend too, because I like having to keep an eye out for animals all the time, personally, and I think they're cute. So let's see. And it totally ties into everything. It's Whale. All about honoring your soul's purpose. So like we were saying, once again, your soul purpose, the things that you've been trying to figure out this past week, now's the time to plan, and plan for your soul's purpose. Go in line with that. Don't go in line with what other people think you should be doing. Do you know what people think I should be doing? Not this. I can tell you that right now. So it's so important to honor yourself, honor your soul, And don't let that negative chatter for like what, the 5th time, don't let it get in your head. Don't let it come across your path. Don't let it change your path. You know what your right path is. We all do. It just takes a minute to figure it out sometimes. And once you do figure it out, don't let people bring you down. That's not fair. You spend so much time trying to figure it out, and just because they don't get it, they don't group it, first off, they're not you. Second off, most people are just, in society. They're not in their own world. They're not in their own self. And if you took the time to go do that for yourself, don't let other people bring you down because of it. It feels so wrong to me. Aw, and a little koala. It's all about empathy. Telling you to maybe talk less and listen a lot more. People will tell you how they actually feel, but you have to really listen. Sometimes what they say is not necessarily what is truly going on, so if you take the time to not talk and actually listen and actually feel what they're feeling, then you'll know. But yeah, super important to listen to others. You can learn so much, not only about them, but about yourself. Everyone's a reflection of you, so you'll start to see reflections in yourself when you start really listening to what people have to say. It's kind of crazy. The universe attracts reflections that you need to see at that very moment, at that very time. Sometimes it feels like it doesn't make sense and it's just chaos, but I promise you it is planned to a T. Pretty crazy. And then the last card, Octopus, telling you to practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms, which I do all the time. Like, I love dressing up. I love changing my energy. I love changing how people perceive me. Something that's really fun for me today, and I kind of did it today, so I'm not really surprised. So yeah, play around with that. How do you feel when you dress a certain way? How does your energy change? How do people act around you? How, start watching for these things. Be aware. Be aware for them. So yeah, I think that's about all the cards I'm going to read for today. I think you all are wonderful, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you all soon.